Hello, this video is on half-angle formulas. There are three main ones for the sine, cosine, and tangent. Below are the formulas for each one. There is plus minus because when we obtain the formula, we will take square root of both sides, which always leads to plus minus. Also, depending on the location of the angle, which quadrant, the answer could be plus or minus. So that's what the plus minus is doing here. For our example, let's use it to compute an exact value of an angle of 15 degrees, because in the past we could not compute any angle unless it's a multiple of 30 or 45 degrees, and 15 is not one of them. So we could use the 15 by either doing the subtraction 45 minus 30, that would give us 15, and we can use a different formula for that. We can also use half-angle formula to obtain the same result. So let's find the sine of 15, and we'll do it on the side right here. So we want to know sine of 15 degrees, and instead we write it as sine of 30 divided by 2, because that's exactly 15. So our angle A is now 30. So in our formula we replace each A with a 30, and that makes plus minus square root of 1 minus cosine of 30 divided by 2. Now we can use unit circle to find out what the cosine of 30 is. For the cosine, that's horizontal axis, 30 degrees is about here, and we go to the cosine to measure this length, and the answer is either almost 1 or closer to half. This length is much closer to 1 than it is to half, because you can see here this piece is almost entirely 1, and that means the answer is square root of 3 over 2. So cosine of 30 is square root of 3 over 2. So now we have square root 1 minus square root of 3 over 2. 1 minus square root of 3 over 2, the whole quantity divided by 2. We could simplify it and divide each separately. We can divide 1 by 2, that makes 1/2, and if we divide 2 by 2, that makes the 3/4. So we can write it like this. Well, let's see what the decimal that makes and see if that actually is close to what the sine of 15 actually comes out. So here is the calculator. Let's type in square root, and then we have to be careful to put in all these things in parentheses. So we have 1/2, let's type in 1/2, minus square root of 3, then divided by 4, and then the whole thing close parentheses. And that should be the decimal. So here's the decimal. Now let's see if the sine of 15 degrees actually is close or not. So here's the actual answer from the calculator. We see that all the decimals are exactly the same, which means we were able to find the exact solution for the sine of 15 degrees by hand. And that's one of the advantages of having these formulas. We also see them when we prove different identities. And that's it for this video. If you have any questions on anything, please let me know. Thanks for your time. Take care.